Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to your August 2024 reading. I have a bay leaf with me, and let us get started by cleansing your space. Let me quickly shuffle my tarot deck to see what's in store for you this month. Okay. Okay, they want to kind of pop out for some reason, but let's see if something pops out. Otherwise, I'll be picking up a few cards to see what messages or what's in store for you. Okay, so they all went all over the place, but nobody popped out. You have the Two of Wands. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Emperor. So you have 2, 3, 4. We have the Knight of Swords. And we have the Seven of Wands. The bottom of the deck energy is the Lover's card. Oh wow, we have a lot of love over here. Okay, so let's see. So we have the Lover's card at the bottom along with the Chariot and the Page of Cups. Right, and we have 2, 3, 4. So if you see these numbers, please bear in mind. And we also have 6 and 7 and 7. So with the Lover's card over here and the Two of Wands and the Three of Cups, these three cards coming together. Now, what are these three cards telling us? So this month, you might have to make some major choices when it comes to love. Now, you might have to make a decision. You might actually evaluate your options as to whom you want to be with, whom you don't want to be with. Maybe some of you have multiple people in the life, or some of your exes might come back because there's a reunion card over here as well. And be careful while you're making this decision. Why do I say that? The Two of Wands over here, and along with the Knight of Swords also, and all of these cards together, basically do say that you might feel that the grass is greener on the other side, and you might suddenly decide to leave or get out of this relationship. In fact, some of you might be deciding or thinking about, should I stay or should I go? That is what is causing a lot of restlessness. You may be in the process of even detaching yourself from one or more of your partners or your existing partner. But be careful when you make this decision. As I said, you might take some sudden decisions because your ex came back, or you might suddenly decide to go back to your ex, or you might want to decide leave your present, or whatever that decision that you are trying to make. But you might make some sudden decision or some sudden choices when it comes to your love relationship, and that may be because of some sexual desires or some sexual connections that you might have. As I said, you may also get a false sense that the other person is your soulmate because of the Two of Wands being here, right? You might just basically feel that the grass is greener on the other sides. As I said, some of you might have some reunions with your exes. There might be a lot of festivities, weddings, happiness, socializing, indulgence, happy times, baby showers, graduation ceremonies, engagements, taking your relationship to the next level. That might happen this month as well. But as I said, you might have to make some decisions. Some of you might feel that this is a perfect union for you, the perfect relationship or the perfect partnership for you. But as I said, be careful when you make that decision, because that decision could be wrong, right? You might just take that decision in a hurry. Now, there is definitely a reason why we have this Emperor over here. This emperor essentially is over here to ensure that there is either a father figure or a father like figure, or someone whom you can depend on, someone who is very successful, perhaps in a position of authority, someone who's older, most likely an older man, who can protect you and help you to basically come out of the situation and make the right choice. Remember, as I tell you, that if you try to make that decision or a choice, you could potentially, go in the other direction or the wrong direction. So if somebody offers you help, do take that help, right? And while you're trying to make this decision, you might see some consecutive numbers, especially 2, 3, 4. And remember 6, 7, and 7. If you take help from this individual, yes, you'll eventually get victory, success, and everything coming your way. But yeah, you might have to take someone else's help or guidance to move further ahead. Now, again, this could be both professionally and personally. That there might be some challenges, possibly in your love relationship, or even in a professional relationship or at work, where you might have to stand up for yourself, fight for your corner, be defensive, holding your own. And as I said, because of this, there's a risk of you taking the highway, because you've been put in that kind of situation where you're like, okay, you know what, I'm going further ahead with this. As I said, you might make some sudden decisions, leave suddenly, thinking the grass is greener on the other side, and that might be the wrong decision. So there might be that urge of making some big changes, being impatient, being impulsive, taking a rebellious decision. You might be very impulsively deciding that, hey, I just want to just leave from here. You might just jump into that moment. There might be a lot of mental activity happening, but be careful. At the same time, when it comes to your professional life, you might be getting some proposals or some big opportunities, and you might be in a hurry of seizing them. Because as I said, you might say that, okay, so this is either my way or highway. So be careful of being impatient, impulsive. I know you're quick-witted, but you need to be careful when you make this decision for yourself. Okay, whether it's on a personal side or the professional side. Similarly, on the professional side also, there could be someone like your boss or a man in a position of authority who might actually reach out to you and help you out. So if somebody's help is offering you help, whether it's on a professional front or a personal front, where you have to make a decision, you don't know what's going on, you might have to, stand up for yourself, there's a lot of rebellion, take that help, because that help will eventually help you in the long run. So let me ask your angels as to what messages they have for you. The first one is being assertive. Yeah, that's what the Knight of Swords also says. So you might have to be assertive, but remember that do not hurt anyone and do not go overboard like my way or the highway, okay? Take this help. Peaceful resolution. There might be some situations where you might need to figure out or identify a peaceful resolution. And the next one that we have is compromise. So yes, there might be some compromise. You might have to compromise when you're making this decision to ensure that there's a peaceful resolution coming your way. Let me also ask your romance angels what messages they have for you. They're telling you to free yourself. It's time to take back your life under your control. So yeah, as I said, there might be some standing up for yourself, right? Remember, you have this 7 of Wands over here. Trust. The situation is calling for you to keep faith. They are on your side. They are working. And retreat. There might be some time. That you might need to disconnect from the world to figure out what you want to do next. Now, especially since we have reconciliation and reunion over here with the Lovers card, Let me see if your partner, if your ex or someone is coming back into your life, what messages they have for you. Someone is asking for forgiveness. They hope that you might be able to forgive them. So again, there is compromise. So you might have to forgive someone and trust the situation and find a peaceful resolution. So there's definitely someone who's looking for forgiveness. They're telling that they're becoming a better person. And finding out the truth crushed them. So there was something that happened and they found out the truth and they were crushed. If this individual had to give you some messages, what would those messages be at a personal level? Let's see. You made every moment a memory that they will cherish forever. So yes, they are feeling crushed. They're looking for forgiveness. They're becoming a better person. They need you like a heart needs a beat. Okay, these two came out together. Distance unites the missing beats of two hearts in love. And they must admit they miss you quite terribly. So yes, this person is seeking for a reunion or a reconciliation. They want forgiveness. So yes, you might have to find a peaceful resolution, compromise, and then move further ahead. So I hope that this reading was helpful. Do post your comments and I will see you shortly in some other video. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.